All right, number 16. A hemispherical tank is filled with water and has a diameter of 10 feet. Right there, one big idea that jumps out at me is volume of a sphere, or in this case, a hemisphere. But I'm going to keep on reading because it seems like they want more than that. So let's keep on going until we get another big idea, or the main one. It says if water weighs, right there, when I hear waves, I know I'm going to be dealing with my weight formula. So I'm just going to write it out right now. Weight equals density times volume. And now that I see, oh, I'm dealing with weight, there's volume, and that's why they were telling me about this hemispherical tank. I'm going to have to calculate that volume. But let's reread that second sentence and actually finish it. It says, if water weighs 62.4 pounds per cubic foot. As soon as I see that per, I know that this number, 62.4, that's my value for density. All right, when you hear that per, they give you a unit of weight and then a unit of volume. That's the value of density. So when I substitute in 62.4, that's density. Okay, let's keep on reading. What do they want me to find out? Then it says, what is the total weight? Boom, that's the question. All right, what is the total weight of the water in a full tank to the nearest pound? They want me to round again. So what I'm looking for is weight. That's the object of the question. That's what one of these answers will be. These are all possible weights. And I need to come up with the correct one with the volume that they're asking for. I need to calculate that volume. So I'm going to do a volume calculation for a hemisphere. And you know what? If you forget, what's cool is you can go back in the exam and look at the reference sheet. Okay, it's all the way at the end. And you can see right here, they tell you volume of a sphere. Sphere volume equals 4/3 pi r cubed. Okay, so that's a nice little assistance they give you. So I'm going to write that out. Volume equals 4/3 pi r cubed. Okay. I don't want a sphere though, I want a hemisphere. So what I need to do is I need to take that volume of a sphere and I need to multiply it by a half. All right, so my final volume formula for a hemisphere will be the 1 times 4, which is 4, and the 2 times 3, which is 6. So the volume of a hemisphere is 4/6 pi r cubed. And in this problem, if we reread it again, or I look for my keyword, underline things, they tell me the diameter. They tell me diameter equals 10. Therefore, I know my radius is 1/2 of my diameter. My radius is 5. So when I go to do this volume calculation, it's really going to be 4/6 pi, and then my radius is 5. 5 cubed. All right, so let's take out the calculator. Let's do some calculations. 5 cubed is 125, I believe. Yeah, 125. And let's toss that out. So that's going to be 4/6 pi 125. Let's do that multiplication, the 4 and the 125. That's going to give me 500. All right, I got pi there and 6. So I need you to divide this, the 500 divided by 6. So let's do 500 divided by 6. We're going to get 83.33 repeating pi. So my volume for the hemisphere is 83.33 repeating pi. You cannot forget that pi. So that's my value of V. All right, this is what I'm going to use in my weight formula. So if I substitute that in, 83.33 pi, if I multiply that with my density, that will tell me my weight. So weight will equal the product of the density and that volume I found out. So let's do that. Let's take that 83.33, let's multiply that by pi, so I get an exact answer. well, sure, I'll record that. It's like 261 point whatever. And we're going to multiply that. We're going to take this and multiply it by that 62.4. 62.4. So our answer, to the nearest pound, so to the digit to the left of the decimal. I look to the right. If that's 5 or higher, I round up. This is 2, so I just get rid of all the decimals. And it's 16,336. So 16,336 pounds. That would be our weight. And look at that. That's answer choice number 1. Answer choice 1 would be correct.